Good afternoon. Today the topic I am going to present in front of you is the programmable peripheral interface. It's a programmable peripheral interface. PPI, it stands for PPI stands for Programmable Peripheral Interface. It's a 8255. Okay, the outline of this today's presentation. First we will discuss features of 8255. Then we will see the pin diagram of 8255, and after the pin diagram, pin configuration of 8255, we will discuss in detail the block diagram of 8255 peripheral interface device. Okay, so let's start with the features of 8255 processor. The first feature 8255, the first feature of 8255, it's a widely used programmable parallel input output device. This 8255, it is programmed as to transfer data from simple interrupt to the output, interrupt input output. And the third feature of this 8255 processor is it is compatible with the Intel processor and many other microprocessor. The next feature of 8255, it is a TTL compatible. Okay, and next we will see 8255. 8255 processor has 3 8-bit port. Okay, I will show you. It has the 3 8-bit ports. First port is port A, next port is port B, and next port is port C. 8255 processor has a 3 8-bit ports. All are 8-bit ports. Okay, these three ports, port A, port B and port C, all three ports have a unique address and data. That unique address and data are read from the port or it can be written to the ports. And this next feature of 8255, it can operate in a 3 different modes. It operates in 3 different modes. And the modes of the 8255, there are total 3 different modes: mode 0, mode 1 and mode 2. First I will write mode 0, next mode is mode 1 and the third mode is mode 2. Mode 0, that we call it as a simple input output mode. It's a simple input output. Next mode is mode 1. Mode 1 is the input output with handshake signal. It's a simple input output with the handshake signal. And the third mode is mode 2. Mode 2 is basically a bidirectional input output data transfer. It's a bidirectional input output data transfer. Okay, these are the 3 modes. These 3 modes are grouped as they are arranged in 2 groups of 12 pin each. Okay, now we will see in detail the mode 0, mode 1 and mode 2. First we will start with the mode 0. First one is mode 0. In mode 0, the port A and port B, as we know, port A and port B are of 8-bit. So these two ports act as a simple input output 8-bit port. In the mode 0, port A and port B both act as a simple input output 8-bit port, simple input output 8-bit port, But these ports are without handshake. These port without handshake signal. These port are without handshake signal. Okay. Now next mode we'll see. This is about the mode 0. Next we'll see mode 1. Okay. As we know, mode 1. Mode 1 is a input output with handshake. Okay. This mode is arranged as a group of 2. In that, and the two groups are group A and group B. Okay. This mode 1 is arranged in a two groups of 12 pin each. Okay. In the group A, it will contains the port A plus port A 8 pin plus port C upper halves. Upper hall means 4 pin. It contains the upper half, means in this way the group A contains the 12 pin and next group is a group B. Group B contains the port B having the 8 pin. It's a basically 8-bit port plus lower half of the port C. Lower half of port C means 4 pin. Okay. So these pin are without means this, in this we can say that this port A and port B. This port A and port B, both the port A and port B, these two ports are 8-bit input output, simple input output port. Now what about the port C? Here the port C. Port C, these are basically for the handshaking signal. This 4 pin of the port C for the purpose of handshaking signal. That's why we call this mode 1 as a input output with handshake. Now next mode we will see after mode 0 and mode 1 we'll see mode 2. Next mode is, third mode is mode 2. Okay. So this mode A as we know, mode 2. Mode 2, it's a bidirectional input output data transfer. This mode we call it as a bidirectional input output data transfer. Okay. So purely it contains the port A. Port A means it's a 8-bit port. It contains the bidirectional 8-bit port A as well as it contains the 5 lines of port C from PC3 to PC7. These 5 lines of port C for the handshaking signal, for the purpose of handshaking signal. Okay. So this 8255, it operates in a 3 mode, 0, 1, 2, simple input output, mode 1 input output with handshake, and the third mode is mode 2 bidirectional input output mode. Okay. So this way the 8255 operate in 3 different modes. Okay. Now we will see in detail the pin configuration, pin diagram of 8255. So first I will draw that 8255 pin diagram, and after that I will explain you in detail each pin of 8255. First draw the diagram. Okay. There are total 40 pin. It contains total 40 pin. Okay, we will start from here. Okay, it's a 40 pin 8255. Okay, we will give a name to each and every pin. First pin, we start here, PA, the port A pin, PA0, PA1, PA2, PA3, port A. Next pin is the read pin, next pin is the for chip select, next is for ground. Okay, after that we will see port C7, port C6, port C5, port C4, and here the lower halves, port C wala 1, port C2, port C3, port C4. Okay, after that we will start with the port B ka pin. Okay, so port B0, port B1, port B2, port B3, port B4. Okay, and after that 3, 4, 5, port B6, port B7, and next is the power supply, and here we will see the next pin, port A4, port A5, port A6, port A7, and here data line. Okay, this is the pin diagram of 8255. I will write down here the name of the diagram. It's a pin diagram of 8255. Okay, now we will discuss in detail the pin diagram. Okay, now we will start with the data lines D0 to D7. Okay, D0 to D7, these lines are 8-bit bidirectional tri-state data lines. These lines are used to transfer data. Basically these lines D0 to D7 used to transfer data from 8085 to 8255, as well as they are used to receive data from 8255 to 8085. Okay, next lines after the data lines are this port A, port A0, A1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Now these lines, port A lines means 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 means these are again the 8-bit bidirectional port A input output line. Okay, now the purpose of this line is used to send the data to output device and used to receive, these lines are used to receive data from the input device. After that we will see the next line, port B line, port B 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, sorry here 4, 5, 6, 7 port B lines. Okay, now this port B, again these lines are 8-bit tri-state bidirectional data lines, and these lines are used to transfer data to output device, as well as they are going to use to receive data from the input device. Okay, this line, this port B line, port B 0, 1, 2, 3, these lines, basically these lines are in the output mode. These lines are act as a output latch buffer, and in the input mode these lines function as a input data buffer. In output mode they function as a output data latch buffer, in the input mode they function as a input data buffer. Next one is the port C. Okay, now this port C lines, port C0 to port C 7. Okay, this port C lines, these are again the tri-state bidirectional lines, but these lines act in a two halls, upper halls and lower halls. Here PCU and PCL. Okay, this PC lower hall starts from PC0 to PC4, and here it starts from PC4 to PC7. Okay, so these two lines are divided into the two halls, lower halls and upper halls of 4 pin each. Okay, now we'll see next pin is the read pin. Okay, now when this pin is low, whenever this read pin is low, this 8085, okay, whenever this read pin, when this pin is low, CPU read the data from the ports. It read the data from the ports as well as read the status word from the ports. Okay, and the next pin is the write pin. Whenever this write pin is low, the CPU write the data to the ports as well as it will write the control word to the port. Next pin is the chip select, the CS pin. Read and write we had completed, and next pin is the chip select pin. Here in the chip select pin, whenever this pin is low, okay, it enables the data transfer between the 8085 and the 8255. Okay, whenever this pin is low, it will enable the data transfer. This pin is basically for enabling the data transfer between the two 8085 processor as well as the 8255 processor. Okay, next pin is the reset pin. Here the reset pin, in this the reset pin resets the 8255. Okay, the function of the reset pin is to reset the 8255, means it will make the port A and the port B, both the port will comes into the input mode, and the next pin is the A0 and A1. These two pin, there are again two pin, A0 and A1. Okay, this A0 and A1 pin along with the read write signal, okay, they control the selection of a port and control word. Okay, I will explain you. A0 and A1, these pin along with the read and write signal controls the selection of port and control or register. Okay, whenever this A0 00 01 10 11, whenever these signals, whenever this pin are 00, means it will going to select port A. Whenever it's 01, it will going to select port B. 10, it will going to select port C, and here whenever the value of A0 and A1 are 11, it will select the control register. Okay, so all these are the 40 pins in the 8255 processor. Okay, now we will draw the diagram of, now next after the pin configuration we will discuss the block diagram of 8255. Okay. So first I will draw the block diagram, then we will discuss 8255 in detail, each and every block. First I will draw, it's a data bus buffer. This block is a data bus buffer, it's a bidirectional 8-bit port. Okay, next block is a read write control logic. Next block is read write control logic. It's a read write control logic block having the input read, write. Again here chip select A0, A1 and reset. Okay. It's a group A control. Next here it's a group B control. Group B control. Okay. It's a 8-bit bi-directional. It's a 8-bit bi-directional data bus buffer. Now here again we will draw all the blocks. Okay. These all are, this is the port A from group A. Again this is group A port C from group B. This is port B, and from group C it is, sorry, from group B only itself it is port B. So okay, first I will complete this diagram. It's a P0 to P7, and this is from PC4 to PC7. Again this is PB0 to PB7, and this is port C pin PC0 to PC3. Okay. This is a complete block diagram of 8255. So block diagram of 8255. Okay. Now in this there are two blocks, data bus buffer and read write control logic. Okay. Thank you very much.